Hello and greetings from the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. Welcome to my studio, which I just set up recently. I'm finding it a little bright on one side, but we'll see how we can work on that. Anyways, today we're doing a look back at a classic rock album. An album that is probably one of my favorite albums by the band. Features a guitar player vocalist who was new on this album. It was his first album with the band, and he had a great impact because they named the album after one of his songs, and that is this album, Crystal Ball by Styx. Classic Styx sound, everything you'd want in a Styx album. Came out after Equinox and before Grand Illusion, so it's in between the two. I don't think it's quite as good as either of those albums, but it's still a pretty solid album. I give it a low 2, like a high 2, a high 2, low 1 type of rating. It's got some really good tracks on it. Tommy Shaw had a big impact on this album because I think, for me, the two best songs on this album were sung by him. Okay, so anyways, the album was released on October 19th, 1976. Produced by the Styx band as a whole, and at Paragon Recording Studio in Chicago, which is the hometown of Styx. Okay, so and it features Tommy Shaw on vocals and guitar and acoustic guitar, JY on vocals and electric guitar. Tommy did electric too, but he played all the acoustic on the album. Dennis DeYoung, of course, on vocals and keyboards, and then the Panazzo brothers, John on drums and percussion, and Chuck on bass. So the album is pretty heavy, but of the four kind of progressive feel albums that came out after the Wooden Nickel era, this one is probably the most mellow of the four. But still not a mellow album by any stretch. Put It On is a really good underrated track on this album. Features all three singing. I think it starts out with JY and Dennis and then ends with Tommy after the guitar solo. I'm not quite 100% sure of that, but I think that's what it is. Then they move into Mademoiselle, which is a great track. The first song Tommy sang on his own here. And it's a song I like quite a bit. Tommy got a kind of an excellent voice, I think. All three members of the band sound a little bit different from each other, but they all have really good rock voices. Jennifer, I like that kind of doo-wop thing they do during the song. It's a little different. I didn't like it at first, but it warmed on me after a while. And then, of course, the title track, Crystal Ball, which I think is the best track on the album. Tommy's vocals are really good. The song, I really think, fits in with Styx very well. So it shows that right away, almost right at the start, Tommy had the Styx sound down perfectly. Shoes, okay track, I like it. And then This Old Man, kind of a ballady song, but not really. The topic isn't really ballady, but it's got that kind of soft feel to it. I always kind of like the tune though. Then the Ballerina, Claire of, I can't even see what I'm writing. Can't see what I'm doing here, but I put this on. Oh, Claire Delune, the Ballerina. Kind of an interesting song. I think it fits into the Styx repertoire. It's in some ways I think it's a bit of a filler. It warms on you after a bit though. I don't dislike it. The album is fairly strong album, and of course it's a classic now. With most Styx fans think of this as one of the 4 or 5 albums that is really a classic Styx sound to it. It's too bad that the Wooden Nickels weren't remastered and put on a different label. I think they would have been. There's a couple of albums in there that are really good too. Anyways, so there you have it. Crystal Ball by Styx. Today's look back album. If you like me doing Styx stuff, please like in the bottom and subscribe, and we'll be doing some more of them. If people want to see that, that'd be great. Anyways, coming up will be some more look back albums this week coming. I'm probably going to do a top 10 and I'm still indeterminate as to what that's going to be. But I look forward to doing more stuff, and hopefully you'll make some comments and we'll have something to chat about as well. And my name is Murph, and this is Prog Monster out. Have a great day.